Hello viewer, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm happy that you are watching. Let's move together as we learn, as we inspire one another, and even as we entertain one another. Today I want us to talk about some things that I've observed in my life. I've come to realize that God does not bring people packaged the way we think because people are unique, but sometimes we have expectations that we have in our mind on the way we want people to come in our lives and the way we want people to behave when they come into our lives. However, at times these people are not the problems. At times we are the problem because we don't have the ability to discover what is this person coming to do in my life, what is their purpose, what is their role. Can't I be positive about what they are telling me and maybe about how they are behaving towards me? Can't I see the positive side of how they are behaving and how they are talking and even how they are treating me? Sometimes we just look at it in a negative way, and therefore we end up missing the purpose in which God wanted them to fulfill in our lives. And I've come to realize that God will package people in different ways. For instance, He will package some people as encouragers. Encouragers are those people who will always show you that even if things are not working, God is still in control and you are still not badly off because you can still do better in future. For instance, an encourager will come to you when your kids are chased out of school and you are very stressed, and they'll tell you, don't worry. Even if your kids are chased out of school, God is still in control. But at least you have kids who you can send to school. There are people who don't even have kids. They pray God day and night to give them children. So at least thank God that you have children. An encourager will come to you when you don't have food on your table. An encourager will tell you, don't mind. At least God has given you good health. At least once you find something to bite, you will eat and to get digested and you're not in hospital bed. These are called encouragers. They are very good people and they are loved by many people. In fact, most people expect everyone that comes into their lives to be an encourager. They don't want people who are challenging them. They want people who are telling them, you are good. God will work it out. These are going to go through. But the fact is, if you only surround yourself with encouragers, there are some levels in life that you never get to. You also need to get another category of people in your life who are called tormentors. Tormentors are those people who help you see things in different way than encouragers. In fact, the tormentors will help you understand that even as you wait on God, you also have a role to play, which is true. For instance, a tormentor is a kind of a person who you tell that you don't have food on your table and you don't have a job, even if you have a degree. A tormentor will come and tell you, even if you have a degree, you don't have to wait until you get a job. Why can't you do some odd jobs? For instance, why can't you go clean people's clothes for you to at least get some food? Why can't you even go and even clean people's cars so that you can be able to feed yourself? A tormentor is a kind of a person who torments your mind. They will make you, they will show you the reason you are not succeeding is because of yourself. They will help you focus on yourself more and what you ought to do. A tormentor is a kind of a person who will challenge your mind. For instance, a tormentor doesn't settle for less. You go and tell them, at least God gave me a job, I cannot pay my house rent, I cannot pay my food, and I can afford a good life. But a tormentor will tell you, you have done well. But remember, a job is not supposed to be what you do the whole of your life. You also need to look for an opportunity where you can start business and employ others. You need to be a CEO of your company so that you can also give others job. So don't settle on a job, just do it for now, but make sure that you are doing something that can help you become your own boss. Those are called tormentors. They will torment your mind. They will never make you settle for less. They will always show you that you also need to do something extra. But tormentors are not loved by many. Most people will hate them. Most people will despise them. And most of people will avoid them because people want people who are always encouraging them, people who are always tapping their back. But tormentors are the people who provide the wings to fly. They're the people who gives you wings and open your eyes so that you can be able to see the potential hidden in you. Sometimes they seem unrealistic, but the fact is tormentors are meant to help us, and they are brought into our lives by God Himself. The other kind of people that we need are the futuristic. Futuristic people are those people who are able to see the future. People who can tell you and who can be able to predict what will happen few years from now. The fact is, if we are able to know what will happen in the future, we can be able to plan ourselves right now so that the future doesn't catch us unaware. And most of the time, because we don't have futuristic people in our midst, we end up finding we end up having these fighters before we are prepared for. We end up making decisions that gratify the moment, but we forget that we have a future to behold. And the most futuristic people are able even to predict what will happen as far as different industries are concerned. For instance, you may go and tell a futuristic person, I'm so happy I've been called to do medicine in the university. But a futuristic person will tell you, but even as you do medicine, which is a very good cause and everyone is envying it, you also need to combine it with an IT course because you never know. Maybe by some years to come, doctors may be required to use very sophisticated machines to operate people. And if you are not technologically upright, you may become redundant. So, a futuristic person will help you plan yourself today for the future. Most people don't like futuristic people because most people don't like people who tell them, don't use all your income, save some because of the future. People want people who tell them, you live on the moment, eat what you have, enjoy yourself, life is short. But the fact is, sometimes you need futuristic people who can help you know what will happen tomorrow and where you're supposed to invest for the sake of tomorrow. I hope you agree with me that these people come with different laws in our lives, and we all need these people so that we can be able to move well in life. So, if at all you realize that you are wanting in any of these areas, it should be time that you look for these people so that you can be able to soar high. I hope this video has encouraged you. I hope it has educated you. I hope it has entertained you. And I hope you have learned something. So make sure that you like, you share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you.